Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to talk about the resources in Watcher of Realms, how to get more resources, something that you have to do today to be better in the future, or basically everything you need to know from yesterday, because some of the things I actually learn right now and was something that if I was having or I was knowing back in the days, most likely I'm going to have just better results in Watcher of Realms, better stages, better leveled up heroes, better ascended heroes, and blah blah blah. You get the idea. Today we're going to talk about the GOAT. We're going to talk about the experience you can get, and of course for the gems. Now, first thing first, I think maybe the most important thing most of the people most likely are looking in this video is how to get more gems, and the way is just apply for the content creator program. I think this is great way to get tons of gems. This is how I actually get it. Of course, most of the games have some kind of content creator programs. It's going to bring some competition, but I don't care in general. This is the main way that I was making gems. I have like 8.6k gems. This is not that much, but yeah, boy oh boy. The other place is of course the guild boss. Guild boss almost always going to give you gems. If you go for the lower stages, I strongly suggest everybody to push for the further stages, because I really don't know at which stage you are in Watcher of Realms, but if you are at the beginning and you barely killed the easy one, maybe this tip is not going to help you that much. But if you're going for, if you do easy but it's hard for you for the normal one, just try to push harder. And absolutely the same if you do hard Nightmare 1, Nightmare 2, or Nightmare 3. I think Guild Boss uh, is one of the best places also to get summoning crystals. And in general, what is the main reason we actually go? What is the main reason for the gems? If you're looking for the gems, you have to have something in your mind. Why I actually need these gems? And the main purpose of the gems is getting stamina and getting summoning crystals. So by doing the guild boss, most likely I almost get always summoning crystals. Sometimes it's even 3 summoning crystals, and you can get divine crystals, you can get ascension crystals, you can basically get a lot of things that you need in your progress in Watcher of Realms. So this is, again, you're going to get like 200 gems from the guild boss, sometimes maybe 2 times with the 200. But yeah, just try to push further. If you're doing hard, try to get the Nightmare. If you're doing Nightmare 3, try to get Nightmare 4. Especially if your alliance are doing Nightmare 4. Always go for Nightmare 3 or Nightmare 4. And even if you go for Nightmare 3 and you don't hit, you're able to do 2 hits to get better level. For example, you're going for maybe 600, 6k. I'm just going to check it out right now. Currently I'm doing 22k, and this is Nightmare 3. If you're, for example, doing like 4.2k, and you can easily get, do second hit and go for 6.5k in the guild boss. Of course, this is going to give you just better rewards there. Uh, and you're not able to do 1.4 here, try to get this 1.4. Do 1 hit, get your 4.2 butts on the Nightmare 3. Try somehow to hit 1.4. And the main reason is no matter how far you're going to go in the Nightmare 3 on or a single guild boss, you're always going to receive only 2 chests, at best 4 chests if your lance kill the boss. Or of course, if you hit the last one, it's just going to give you 3 chests 2 times. But if you're hitting the final one, most likely you you don't have any reason to go and still hit this boss. So yeah, try to always hit two bosses for maximum rewards, and you're going to get gems from there. Now there is other tons of other gems, you tons of other events you can go get gems. It's not just only the guild boss in general. Oh my god, what is happening here? But I think guild boss is one of the best places where you can actually earn some extra gems. The other is, of course, some events. You can go for different events. Right now, I'm going to get like 200 gems, but this is more for your. If you're active player, you're going to get a lot of gems. Now, Watcher of Realms is one of the games that actually provide you with opportunity to get a lot of gems. With these 200 gems, I'm going to be able to make so much summons. As you can see, it's like 88 gems to make some summon, and this is the main reason some people are looking for the gems. Of course, for stamina, if you go in the black market, I already buy the huge stamina potion. I think this is the main two places where you most likely going to need gems, and this is going to strongly affect the next two parts, which is getting more gold and getting more experience. And again, here even the game actually have something that is, if you sit more in the game, you're going to get some random results here, even stamina. But yeah, gems I think is with crucial importance for developing any account in Watcher of Realms. And the good thing again is you can easily get these gems. It's not something like rocket science to get it. I don't think actually the tide give you, but the tide actually can give you very nice stuffs here. Like the dust. Every event is for specific thing. But yeah, keep in mind, gems, when you say gems, you actually mean summoning crystals and stamina. And going over stamina, this is where the things go for gold and experience. Now I'm going to start with the gold. And the goat is not with the goat, right? I'm going to directly tell you that. Goat, going for the goat, right? The stamina 26, you're going to put, even if you have double gold, of course, you can have double gold by some cards. I even have this one. That experience after 12 hours, but I actually don't even need to use this one. I get gold bonus at 100% from my privilege card. I get extra 20%. You can use even Captain Rafe, I think. It's also giving some extra gold, blah blah blah. But this is not the way you should go for your gold. The way you should go for your gold is by doing gear rights, and in gear rights, just by selling the gear. Just by selling the gear. And I'm going to even share with you how I do it about the goat. About not losing that much gold, because even if you make tons of gold, if you make so much gold, let's say you make millions of gold, if you're not clever the way you use your gold, it's basically, it didn't actually going to matter how much gold you make, because you're going to spend everything, and everything you don't spend on stupid things is something you win. It's like in the real life. If you have your money and you go and buy something you don't need, uh this money is actually losing money. But if you don't buy this thing that you want to buy, it's money that you actually win. It's money that is not going to, in the pocket of the person that is who is selling the stuff. So the way, yeah, I already mentioned that is just by selling the, in your progression in Watch Your Free Arms, you're going to have so much opportunity to sell a gear, because boy oh boy, uh maybe I'm going to just go for the selling part first. I always do it like this. I sell the things that is lower quality. It's not mythical gear. Maybe we have even some, this can happen from some kind of quest, from the dragon trial. You know this where you get some points and you open the next chest, next chest, next chest, and just filling your inventory. Just quick select everything. And select all, and you just sell them. And as you can see, you're going to get 37k. Now that's not much. This is like 2 enhance that can even fail. But later, when you progress in the game, you're going to start see this gear that you may want to sell. Okay, I don't want to sell these ones, but let's. This is happening when you actually go for farming the gear. And for example, this one is a good one, but I check the gear that is not leveled up, or it is leveled up to level 4. That means I actually try to boost this gear. For example, this one is level 4. The main reason is because attack, I don't know if you can actually see here. The attack is very crappy, so I can go sell this one. Same for this one. Defense is very crappy. And this is how I actually save my gold. Is when I go and get some good gear that I think it may be worthful. I just level up the first stats. I see if it's crappy. 8.5 is crappy critical rate. You need around 20%. So I just don't continue doing the enhancement. Like this, I save so much gold. So much gold. For example, this one critical rate 3.5%. Brother. This is absolutely trash. But if you look this item, maybe not this one. This one, this one is it's with critical rate, so it's a trash one. But look at this. Okay, not this one is also trash one. Critical damage, attack bonus, and critical rate. Attack bonus and critical rate is two must have if you're okay. If you go for critical damage. If your main status is critical damage, the second two status should be percentage attack and should be also critical rate. So yeah, you can see here I even try. This one is also trash. This one is trash also. Trash, trash, trash. This one is a good neck. Attack bonus, critical damage, critical rate, and attack speed. So this I am actually may save, but the critical rate is very low. The critical rate is very low, so it's going to be extremely hard for me to hit this 100 critical rate. That is a must for most of the. So you get selected some couple of this gear and you select 86. And most likely when you build like 5 good gears, let's say like uh 4 DPS gears, 2 tank gears, and 2 healer gears, you're basically enough. Okay, let's say 6 or 7 DPS gears, and from there you only look what to upgrade, and everything else is select. And this is how I make the gold. This is basically how all the top players are making their gold. They just sell the gear they don't need. Now, from the experience point of view, if you want to go and you know farm the experience, or maybe for the goats, I don't think I have to say that you have to go for every event 25k or something that mostly is from events actually. And the main purpose of the goat is enhancing your gear. And if you're clever with your enhancing, and you just don't go for the enhancement on the gear that is crappy, you're going to have tons of gold. Period. You don't need to go for riding the gold cave or something like this. You don't need that. You just need to be clever with your enhancement. Since yeah, I don't think there is other place where you may actually need gold. Maybe for the leveling, yeah, that's correct. If you want to go and trade, for example, so far it's don't needing gold, but if you go for startup, I think there is the place where the gold is needed. Maybe this guy, if I want to go and start up heroes. This is selling. Quick start up, yeah. Here you most likely going to need, oh my god, no. Let's say this one. Why don't show some gold? I think here we actually need the gold. I don't remember. Okay. See? Two heroes with 1k, but this is small things. Maybe here is 5k. Here is like 20k. It's still places that may actually need some extra gold that you have to put for. But the main place is enhancement. Be smart with your enhancement, enhancing the gear, and you're going to be completely fine. Now about the experience, well, here I have bad news. For the experience, you should actually go for XP rights. But if you're clever with which hero you experience, you level up, you may actually even reduce the cost of the experience. I'm going to show you. Currently, I have some heroes that I want to level. I want to maybe level up Zeros, but I'm not 100% sure because I actually need him for his sword skill and not that much to be on the field. Maybe level if it's about commander or ward, and you only need him for his boost of the fraction, basically this thing here. You don't need to level up this commander. You don't need. Most of the commanders are very good and it's useful, but in general, if you don't need this commander on the battlefield, just don't use it. This is a defender that summons skeletons. My brother. Maybe exception is going to be Guild Wars, where the Zeros actually can get some good plays. But in general, if you don't need specific hero, just don't level up him. For example, this one, I don't know why I level this guy. And I have heroes that still are sitting unleveled up. This one, most likely I have to sell. I have this one again. This one, most likely I'm going to try to sell. This is one of the new heroes that I receive. Artemis, not looking that great. And maybe this thing with restoring some rage. But an anti-healing, which is very nice for the gear right one. Anti-healing, back in the days, I try with laser. Where is the laser? Yeah, this bad boy. I hunt him so much. His ultimate is anti-healing. But it's just one time. This anti-healing. Unable to recover HP. So I don't know. I'm not so happy with this hero. I was having huge hopes back in the days when I was struggling with Gear Right 1, but it is what it is. So from the heroes, just don't level the heroes you don't need. For example, I have a healer. I have some other healer that's not leveled. This one is also a healer, even though that it says defender. Healer. A healer, and I also have some epic healers like Vortex. So many healers. If I focus over all the hero healers and I level it up, and I level up them, most likely I'm going to be struggle with experience, and I have to go and spend my gems, my stamina here. And this thing is not cheap. 36 energy for you can go for 21k, since you can get double experience, and this is something that I strongly suggest everybody go. Just go for double experience. You can get this double experience from your arena shop. Just need these arena coins, and always just make one huge push when you have this experience bonus. I think is going to help you by a lot. But for the experience, there is no other way. You should go for this experience, right? And cost so much, brother. It's like 50 energy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But you can reduce the cost of experience by a lot just by picking the right heroes to level up. Not every hero here needs your attention. For example, this one is crappy. This one is crappy. This one is crappy. Um, this one is also crappy, even though that I level up her. I still hope the game actually think about something for Gazelle. I even make a video about her. It's very nice looking lady vampire, but in general, Calypso is also very crappy. I don't know this hero, but you get them idea. It just you don't need to level up all the heroes. Period. You just don't need. And like this, you're going to save tons of experience, and this is going to help you. So we already talked about the gems. We already talked about the gold. Not going to talk about the quests. You can basically go and get some quests and get some gems here, or get some stamina or auto attacks, blah blah blah. You can go and get some hearts. Exchange these hearts for stamina. Not going to go that much in details, but in general, I think we cover everything that you should know. Of course, if you have some idea, you can share it in the comments below. This is definitely going to help other players of Watcher of Realms. Go check it out, and maybe I missed something because it happened, happened. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. If you want to support my small channel, help me reach 1000 subscribers, and like the video if you enjoy the content.